Muslim and ya say when you are saying Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah, you must also say, ya. And as the target Soros, okay, speak up, let your voice be heard, let people know that what is going on concerns you as well. So don't let people feel as if they're just troubleshooters. They are not troubleshooters. They are fighting for tomorrow. They are fighting for people. They are fighting for our generations yet unborn. So please, everybody, let us support them. Let us encourage them. If there's a means that we can empower them, let us empower them. I learned that they're bringing out curfew, and when they bring out curfew, anybody they found out out there will be arrested. If you are protesting, if you are in the place where you are protesting and you are with the flag of the nation, they don't arrest you because you are not roaming in the street. You are in a place. They cannot arrest you if you are in a place, because it's like you are in your own house compound and you are shouting "EndSARS, EndSARS," and people want to arrest you. It is not done. I know Nigeria, some people in government are lawless, but if you are in the place where you all are bound together, they cannot arrest you. How many of you are they going to arrest? How many, which police station are they going to put you all? So Sister Bumi, you are welcome. You are welcome. I'm just trying to tell people that we are with them. And another thing I had this afternoon that really made me go berserk was that America and Britain are looking, they're not doing anything. And they're the one that put us in this problem. Is it not ourselves that puts ourselves in this problem? Are we not the ones stealing our own money, taking it to their country? You think they are stupid? I don't steal anymore. I don't do rubbish anymore. But when I used to be in the world and the world is in me, you think you give me money and I will reject it? No. But this time is the time that I will reject money that I don't know the source of. But in those days, so these people, if they are not that godly to know how to reject money and you are taking your money to them, when you wrestle with the and then so why are we blaming United Kingdom and United States of America? Are they the one that are telling us to embezzle ourselves? They see us, they see our character. They know that we are lawless, we are corrupt. If anybody should be found to be corrupt in this country, they bring that person to law. But in Nigeria, that person has just started being in office. Because he will go with whatever he has stolen, he will give it to some people, and they will be firm. They will be quiet. I said the only time the world will come into our aid is if they see that there is a war going on and the war is uncalled for. If there is a civil war or there is what do you call it, human rights abuse, United Nations will get up. Until then, they are still looking on. You want America that is going, Trump that is still fighting Joe Biden to go into office to come and help you? No, it's not going to happen. You think Boris Johnson that is fighting COVID-19 in UK will come to you? No, they have too much on their hands. It is us that will fight our own cause. Remember, Tony Blair said it then when he was in office. Leave Africans to take care of Africa. So he has told us what he believes should happen. It's now left in our hands. Celesta will say, the ball is now in our hand. The ball is now shifted to us. It depends on how we want to play the game. Don't let us be calling United States of America, United Kingdom. Are they God? God has prompted, has jolted our youths to go into the streets and protest. They have acted. People from Lekki have got up. I was watching the video. They marched, praying, taking Holy Communion. They are speaking up. The slogan Sorosoke is on. Speak up. Have you learned your own voice? Have you learned your own ideology, your own knowledge? We've said it before. We've begged those people that are protesting, please don't let your hand be in any shady thing. Don't go and break any store. If there's any hoodlums amongst you, just chase them out so that they don't spoil the protest for you. Let the protest be as peaceful as it can be. Hold on to the Nigerian flag. If anybody should kill you, the world is watching. That person has cursed, has committed treasonable felony to the whole world, to the nation of Nigeria and to the whole world. The people that were killed in the palace of Shomo of Ogbomoso are not holding Nigerian flag. That is the reason why they will go for scot-free. If you are protesting and you are holding the flag, nobody, remember Tiananmen Square in China. The world watched until the youth were trampled upon by the tank, by the war tank. Then the world got up. When Soweto was on fire and the children got up and some of them were killed, the world got up. Until it gets to that end where everybody is going and the armed men are facing them and start to kill them. When they are going for protest and they start to kill them, then the world will arise. Until then, nothing will happen. So don't blame the world for looking on. The world has not seen anything to stand up against. You may say, oh, they killed the palace of Shomo Ogbomoso. The world did not see it. Mary Davis, Mama, you are welcome. Uncle Akin, okay, you are welcome. Auntie Bumiamabua, you are welcome. Thanks for coming. The world is watching everything. But until push comes to shove, they will not do anything. So don't say, hey, the ones that are just watching, they're not doing anything. Have you, as the army of Africa, of Nigeria, open fire on the citizen of Nigeria? If the answer is no, then the world will not stand up. Take the protest to where the protest is supposed to be. I was told today that they took the protest to Downing Street. What has Downing Street got to do with it? Yes, we have people here. You can take protest to them. It's not going to stop them from doing what they want to do. They will hear you. They will take the letter in to 10 Downing Street. But this is the 10 Downing Street is not the ground of Nigeria. Yes, we heard that some people are in Cumberland Avenue, Nigerian High Commission. Good. Good. They are on Nigerian ground. They can do whatever they want to do there. But I will continue to advise, hold on to the flag. Whoever kills you, holding on to the flag while observing a peaceful protest has infringed upon your brother Isiaka Rashid. You are welcome. Buki Fala is secretary. My PA, my Ebu PA, you are welcome. Uncle Akinola, okay, you are welcome again. I'm in front of my house in the Shele. That's what we want to hear. They should take it to the assembly. Nothing should go out. Wọ́n nínú ìwé Bíbélì, nínú ìwé Joshua kọ́ni. Wọ́n ní afúnmọ́ Jericho àgágá débi pé ẹnìkan kò wọlé ẹnìkan kò jáde. Take it there. Don't let them go to the assembly. Don't let them go to the house of whatever they have. Please. Let everybody that can protest, let them come to the protest ground. Let them come to the protest ground. Sorry, I'm trying to invite somebody that is on my list here. Let me see. I think I've not invited. I'm looking for people that I'm supposed to be inviting that are not already here. So please pardon me as I'm doing this. Please pardon me. Because we really need to talk to ourselves. You are not taking it to Aso Rock. Take it to Aso Rock. Let them know you mean business. Take it to where matters. Take it to the house of, what do you call it? House of Senate. Take it to National Assembly. Stop them from working. Let them know you mean business. If there's going to be a peaceful protest in this country, they take it to the House of Parliament. Take it to where it matters. Don't just be in a place. I'm not saying that people that are holding it together in a place are not working. Remember the last Japan peaceful protest. They went out in millions. They marched until they fired that senator or that woman in governance that messed up. They stood still until their questions were answered. When it happens in Philippines, they marched onto the house of Marcos. They took over the house of Marcos. That is when they knew that the Imelda Marcos, the wife of I've forgotten the name of the husband. She has over 1,000 pairs of shoes. That has the place has now become a museum. Afa Runi, Afa Sorani Nigeria, Ijongbe. The people in the House of Assembly, National Assembly, House of Senate, whatever they call themselves, they are getting robust. They are living at large. But people are suffering. I said it yesterday. Sanusi Lamido made a statement. He wrote it. And even if he did not write it, maybe somebody wrote it for him. He said half of the salary of people in Senate can give 200 and something workers 90 to 92,000 per month. Only one person, half of one person's salary can give over 200 and something people 90 to 92,000 naira per month. And for them to pay 30,000 is a hell of money. Any bill that goes into the National Assembly, if it does not suit them, they will not pass it. If it's about the money, their own salary that will change, they will quickly pass it. For light, they will not pass it. For road, they will not pass it. For infrastructure, they will not pass it. For tertiary institution improvement, they will not pass it. For health, they will not pass it. But when it comes to budget that involves them, they'll quickly pass it. And you, people living, I don't live in Nigeria. But look at me. I've got people living in Nigeria and they are suffering. Yesterday, the secretary, Buki Falaye, she told us, which we all knew, that the money we are sending from diaspora is what is fueling the Nigerian economy. And they're looking at us as if we're doing nothing. We are doing something. We are trying our best. We are the Joseph of our own time. But please don't relent. We are begging you. They must ask their salary. They must split their salary over for all the civil servants, teachers, doctors. There's a lot of lawyers in Nigeria. They must let their own salary be given to others. How can they be getting thousands of millions of dollars in salary, and civil servants cannot even get their straight 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. Here's somebody saying rice, the bag of rice now costs 27,000 naira. So if they buy a bag of rice, they'll have only 3,000 naira left for the whole of the month. And they've got a father, a mother, and maybe 2 or 3 children. Shame on Nigerian government. Shame on people in National Assembly. Shame on the people in House of Assembly. Shame on people in House of Senate. Why are we like this to our own people? What have the masses done to offend you for you to be treating them like this? What have the youth of Nigeria done for them to be treated shabbily like this? Why are people like this to our own people? Godfatherism must end. I was reading a WhatsApp from my brother this morning. He's a graduate. He said even if you ask for police job as a graduate, they will not give it to you. He's been for NYSC, National Youth Service Corps, which is like equivalent to the blip test you do in police, part of the agility test you do to become a police officer in this country. Everyone that goes for that youth corps program, they go through it. From them, you should pick, from inside there, you should pick your police officers. Pick those ones that are agile, that can go through it. Do the normal test. Let them go into policing of Nigeria. Pay them handsomely. How can you expect you to have a bodyguard and you are not paying him? You are eating pepper soup, you are eating suya in front of him, and you are not giving him food. And you expect him not to bring people to come and rob you at night. It cannot happen. Let's stop blaming these police people. I'm not blaming them. It will not work well. It cannot work well because they are not paid well. They are using their own money to sew their own uniform. Where is that done in a civil world? I don't blame them. I give them tips when I'm on the road. I give them money without them asking. Sometimes they look at me. They look at me and say, "Oh, you woman, but I'll give them." And when I give them, they look at me and say, "Madam, they help because I pity them." I've been through police program in this country. I know what it takes. I know what they're earning. I'm not lying. I've got a certificate to prove it. Yes, prayers are needed, but Unkwaki, prayers are needed, but action is also needed. Prayers should be done in silence. Action should be done in the open. So I'm not saying we should not pray. Yes, you are right. Because we don't want bloodshed. But if push comes to shove, if they kill anybody, then the United Nations will step into our matter. It has been done in the past in some other countries. So we should not be afraid. They cannot take your rights from you. That if they should kill anybody lawlessly, is infringed of human rights. You have the right to protest against what you don't want. Enough is enough. Otoge removed Bukola Saraki from Kwara. Sorosoke should remove all these people that are sitting in all those houses of disgrace. They are calling House of Senate, National Assembly, House of Assembly is House of Disgrace. I listen to Patrick Lumumba every time. He came to Nigeria to address them. They were all laughing because what the gentleman was saying means nothing to them. They have already conceived in their mind what they want to do. So the man was just invited. Come and speak your own and go. What I'm saying today to them is like just Jato Enueko, go. But we will continue to pray, because if there's no way. Remember, South Africa, I can never forget. That is the best protest I saw in this world, apart from the one that happened in Tiananmen Square in China. Young secondary school children, they got tired and they faced the police. They faced the army. When army killed them, the world erupted. The world engulfed in fire. Move towards them. Challenge them. Police officers, lend yourself brain. They are fighting your cause. Because tomorrow, if police of Nigeria becomes good, you will benefit from it. I'm not saying make anybody unemployed. If they are not up to the task as police, find them other things to do, because if you make them redundant, they'll become thugs, they'll become hoodlums, they'll become robbers. Don't forget they've handled gun before. Some of the gun in their hand the government don't even know they've got those guns. So they'll carry the gun home and they'll start using it to rob. So I'm not for sending them out. If they are not educated enough, find them something to do in the police department. They may become their cleaners, but pay them handsomely. They may become the engineers if you train them. They may not be able to speak English, but they may be skillful. You can give them good skills and they will work well. So I'm not for people to say, oh, because they are illiterate, just make them unemployed. No, I'm not for that. Don't forget, there are other people's husbands, there are other people's fathers. If you make them redundant, what will happen to their children? Find them suitable things in the police department, in the army barracks. In this country, if you have not got a secondary school education, you cannot become a police officer. Because even if you finish your secondary school with the lowest, they call it unqualified. Because I did my O levels in this country, there's what you call unqualified. Unqualified means F9 in Nigeria. Even unqualified can still go into college. They will go and study public service. It's not about writing English. A lot of English people can only speak English, they cannot write it. I'm telling you the truth. They cannot write it. Give them books and tell them to write. They write jargons. But they speak because it's their language. And that's why you hear some, they don't even speak. What we speak is Queen's English. They speak just English as a language. We did English grammar, English composition, English comprehension, English literature, and we do oral English in Nigeria. That's the reason why we speak good English. But in this country, they only do English and English literature. If you go to grammar school, then you do the rest that I'm talking about. All others are just encompassed together. So give Oyibo paper and tell them, start dictating. You see the spelling will be wrong. They will not put the sentence right. Tell them to compose something, they cannot do it right. Some of them, not all of them. A lot of them are educated, but people that are not educated are amongst them. So in Nigeria, because they don't speak good English does not mean they are stupid up there. Find them something to do as a police officers. They can be guards in the police office. They can be the one that will be closing the what do you call it? The cell and be opening it. Janitor. You don't need English to become a janitor. But take them off the street. If you know they haven't got the educational background they need to be there. Take them off the streets. There's a lot of departments in police department in this country that when you hear in the army, in the navy, they've got musicians. Do you believe that? They've got reverends. They've got cleric officers in the police. So they've got social worker in the police. They've got nurses. They've got doctors. They've got caterers, and they are police. They've got chefs. They are police. They are armies. They are naval officers. They are officers. But in Nigeria, the only police we know about are the one cocking gun that they want to shoot on the street, or the one taking bribe in the police custody. Those are the only one we know. No, police goes beyond. Police is so robust. They are all police officers. Some people are the one just entering what do you call it? Applications for people that are brought in. They would never go on bleep because they haven't got the health to run. So it's not really about that. Let us define it. Let us get it well. I know what a police supposed to be. I know what goes into policing. I'm a qualified public servant by intelligence. I've got my certificate and I have it. I'm so proud of it. I know what to expect from every police officer according to their department. I still study on my own time because I am so interested in the policing of Nigeria. Because I know we went to Nice, my husband and myself, we went on holiday. And from Nice, we went to Monaco. Monaco is the smallest, apart from Vatican City. Vatican City is a country on its own in Rome there. But Monaco is a country in France. We went there. Believe me, 4 officers to 1 person. 4 police officers to 1 person. So there's no way. Every corner, if a crime should be committed, they reckon before 30 minutes, they'll apprehend the criminal. Before 30 minutes. Yes, we know it's a very small country. But they are putting their money because they know security matters. This country, Monaco, is a country where they know that they get their resources from their revenue from holidays. What do they have there? They have sun, they have sea, they have sand. I have not heard of them going into any petroleum or whatever. Those 3 things, holiday is what they live on. And that is where you see rich, very rich, some of the richest actors and actresses from America. They've got apartments there. And they know nothing bad should happen to them, or else their country's name will be soiled and people will pull off from Monaco. But Nigeria, they don't care. Those people in governance don't care about the Nigerian name. If they really care about us, we will not be where we are. A lot of people are tired of UK. They want to go back home. But where do they want to go to? A place where there is unrest. A lot of people don't have papers. They don't have jobs. They are living from hand to mouth. Their reliance is upon people to help them. They're living on handouts in this country. Nigerians, as I speak, they wish to go back home. Because back home, they've got a place they can still call a home. But they cannot go back. Why? Because the country is not good. Light alone, energy, means a lot to people. but they will not allow it to work. Why? Because they are the one that has the company that are doing the generator, that are selling the generator. All those companies should be asked. Generators should only be used in this country. There are some areas where it's solely, their energy is solely from generators. There are some countryside, believe me, in this country that they haven't got energy. They live on permanent. Don't let people bamboozle you. It's happening. Okay, if they don't use generator in this country, why do we get to buy generators from this country? Why, if they don't use it? Why do we get to get second-hand or new ones from this country? It's on use. I'm not saying banish it totally. If you've got your farm in an outskirts where there is no electricity supply, you have the right to use a generator. But that is supposed to be for that. Not living in a town. I learned that in some houses, face me, I face you. Every room has got one generator, the cute one. I better pass my neighbor. And you know what that will give? You continue to breathe in smog and end up with cancer. And you hear is Iya Rafa that Iya Christina was fighting, and somebody died. It is that person that was fighting the other that killed the other. No, it is the smog that killed. It is cancer. That is when you hear Iya Lagbaja lo se tamedu. No, it is the smog. The road, you will be. I've been in Lagos before. I love to go in Danfo. I love Danfo so much. When I'm going to Lagos Island, I don't go with taxi because they waste my time. I pop myself straight into Danfo. When I'm coming back, because I know I will get back before the people that are in their luxurious car. We've got car, but I will say to my husband, I'm not going to Lagos with car. I go into Danfo. I go into the blue one, the blue long bus. Because we get there faster than everybody. But if you are waiting for them, do you know how many exhaust pipe thinking you are inhaling? And imagine some people inhale that day in, day out. They inhale it in the morning, they inhale it at night. And when they died, they will say it's Baba Alagbaja that killed them. No. Nobody killed nobody. It's the health issue. Our health institutions are messed up, especially in the South. The last time I was watching, you see, I told you, Tibeto said something. They are waiting to mess the South up because they're taking care of their area. You need to see this big university built in Borno, where near Boko Haram. Beautiful building. You need to see it. You need to see it. I bet they are equipping it. They are waiting for Nigeria to break so that they will have good things. But they will first of all mess. I said to somebody, I said, I'm not against us breaking, but let us break in peace. South. You don't know their mind. I know God. I don't know. I'm just saying what my mind is telling me. Don't say I'm prophesying. I'm not prophesying. What ti kó gbogbo Amori? What ti kó lọ sí ibẹ̀ yẹn? When I was studying management and I was doing fiscal study, you know, when Amori was, is shifted to one area, that means that's the power of that country. The Armory of the United States of America is in London here. Hallelujah, somebody. So I'm vast. I know what I'm talking about. I don't just talk because I want to talk. I'm not stupid. So if our Armory is in the northern part of Nigeria, the power is in the north. I'm not saying it to mess the northern people. No. Okay, no, let us ask ourselves. The chief of army armed force, is he a southerner? Hell no. The naval officer chief, is he a southerner? Hell no. The police chief, is he a southerner? Hell no. Immigration? No. Customs? No. Come on. So tell me, where is the power? All forces, the head of all forces in Nigeria belongs to the northern states. And you think you have power in South? You are joking. You better start praying to God. You better start praying that this protest ends well. So that even if you want to go your own way, you go peacefully. See what happened in this sad country. What's the name of this country? They messed the whole country up. There are some areas in what's the name of this country? What's in Jalati, where President Sad is from. They've been fighting forever until they ruin those areas. They make it ground zero. They will not be contented. You think United States of America will come to our aid? Britain, UK will come to our aid? No, they will not come until we are brought low. They will not come until they are now telling us that they're going to help us to rebuild our country. No, they only come to where they can get something. They did not go to Iraq until they finished Iraq. When they went to Iraq, the army, a lot of them are suffering psychologically now. Why? When they were going, they told them we're going to fight for the people of Iran. And when they got there, they said, we're not here to fight for people of Iran. We're here to fight for their well, the petrol well. And that is where they went. If Britain is going to come to Nigeria, Americans are going to come to Nigeria, the armies they're going to go to the well, to where the petrol are being pumped. That's where they're going to guard. They're not going to guard you. So they're not going to protect you. They're not going to leave their country to come and protect anybody. They will leave their country to protect what will benefit them. So Britain, America, they've got too much on their own platter. Let Africans fight for Africa. Let Nigerians fight for Nigeria. They want to cripple you by initiating curfew. Wherever they say you should be there, stay there together. Stay there together in thousands. If you can in millions, they cannot overcome you. I require Jackie ya jẹ ọmọ ejò. Ìgbálẹ̀ ọwọ́ yẹn ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan tí ọba mú báyìí á ṣe pẹ̀kẹ̀. But a whole broom that used to sweep together cannot be broken. You can burn it, but you cannot break it. So please, I'm begging you, youths of Nigeria, if you are hearing me, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. Pass it on. I'm lending my voice, and I'm not going to, I'm not tired. I am not tired. If I get to Nigeria today, I'll be there. I will show to everybody in Britain that I went for the protests. I will let people know that I'm amongst them. Because at the end of the day, a fight for one is a fight for all. A fight we're doing today is for tomorrow. Nigeria must be good again. But if we don't let this protest continue, it's just going to be like the protest of petrol scarcity. I can never forget, I was in Nigeria in 2011. And I looked at them when they started that protest. And what's the name of those musicians? They're singing for them, they're singing. I said, these people, they will soon dispatched. And they dispatched. I said they will soon be dispatched. And they were dispatched. It did not end with anything. After that, how many subsidy has arose? What did you do about it? I'm not saying petrol money should not go up. If you don't want it to go up, do what is necessary. Have refinery in Nigeria. You cannot take, for example, 100 million barrel out. Get back 50 or 20 100 million out, get back 200 million refined back, and you are expecting to use like maybe 50 of that, 50% of that per day, and you don't expect the increase. There will be increase now. There will be increase. But if we have, and you see these people you are going to that are helping you to refine, they will not want you to have your own refinery because they are stealing from you. There's a lot of things messed up in Nigeria that needs to be looked into. Yes, we started with EndSARS. How about ending all those bogus salaries? How about ending all those ministers that are not working? How about ending Buhari if he cannot do it anymore? I'm not saying kill him. Oh, don't say they said you should go and kill Buhari. No, end his tenure. Let him know. Let him resign. I love Buhari so much, but he's been crippled. I clamored for Buhari when they did the 1919. I stood up till they declared him the president of Nigeria, believing that he will make it. Age is no more on his side. People are not allowing him to do it. When he was in the military, it's different. But it's not the same anymore. Buhari cannot solve the problem of Nigeria. APC, as I see it, cannot solve it. PDP cannot solve it. People will say, you love APC. I don't hate PDP. They've been there for 16 years. It was getting little by little deteriorated until we got there now. You expect Buhari to wave a wand? No, he will only do what he can. I don't want. I'm still going to come back tomorrow as God lives. Please, let us encourage these people. Let us empower them. Let us enable them. Let us strengthen them with words. I love you all protesters. My heart is with you. My prayer is with you. And you are always on my heart. God bless Nigeria. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you to those that have come to YouTube. I love you all. Let us continue to help these people. Let us continue to empower them. Don't let us face them with any discouraging words. Don't let us pass to them any derogatory words. Don't let us insult them. If they are not the one that stood up, am I going to stand up from UK to come and fight in Nigeria? God bless you all, youth of Nigeria. And to all my